All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. You have your 9-week test tomorrow. Um, and this is our short day. Not giving any new material. Just study what you trying to do two things at the same time here. Uh, just review the modules that we have. I'm not going to give an activity for you to do. Just study vocabulary, vocabulary, vocabulary. Know your vocabulary. Some of you still owe me some work. Today's the last day to turn that in. I got a couple of you on my list. So I'll be checking with you throughout the class to make sure things are where they should be. Otherwise, I got to make that infamous phone call that I've been trying not to make. Oh, okay. So again, the exam tomorrow covers the first 3 modules. Let me do this as a student so I see what you see. And I'm going to share. Uh, Okay, so first thing we have to worry about is, and again, I told you to, because the way I do the test is I take the introductory questions. What are we supposed to know about this module? So make sure you can answer all of these questions. Know what is tragedy of the common? What do we mean by ecological footprint? We did it, and you all did the exercise, so you know what it is that your personal ecological footprint. What do we mean by that? What is the importance of ecological footprint? Um, the main topics of environmental concern. I'm going to switch that in a minute. Uh, know that it's interdisciplinary because the questions about that deal with what other subject. When we say interdisciplinary, we mean that it's not just science involved in environmental science. It's economics, it's politics, it's geography, it's meteorology. All of those things are important to the study of environmental science. Okay, you got to know about the ocean, oceanography. There's several different topics. So that's what interdisciplinary means. So know that. And let me switch to topics of importance. Let me switch. Okay, so that's what I was just talking about right there. That is physical science, chemical science. Yeah, I know a little bit of chemistry. Um, okay, and here again, humanities, natural sciences, social sciences, all of these topics fall under the study of environmental science. Okay. Um, Scientific method, you need to know what that is and how it's involved in. uh, Know that it is an applied science. That means that we take what we know and we put it to use. All right. Topics of concern. This is where I was trying to get to. All right. So the things that we're really concerned about are resource depletion, pollution, and extinction. Those are our topics of concern. We're going to always be looking at how does what we're doing going to affect um, these areas of science. Okay, so know this. Spend a minute with this page. Okay, yeah, I thought you were in already. Not a problem. Actually, I'm still admitting people. Now give me a minute, folks. I don't have to repeat too much. All right, sometimes it says, and folks, sometimes if you're in the waiting room and you're not in, it's because for some reason the Zoom isn't letting you in. Because I know I'm clicking this, it says joining, but uh, it's still asking me to admit. So I'm not ignoring you, but for some reason it's not doing it. Mm, all right. I'm gonna worry about that later. Okay, so again, know these are the three main areas of concern. So know what they are, know their importance. Those are the top environmental concerns. All right, let's go back over here. So that's, see, they have all kind of activities down here for you to do. So again, that's how you want to go through this first area. Our second area was organization of living of the ecosystem. So you need to, and I think there should be a diagram of that. Always know your vocabulary. All right, so know this one. When you click on these, they take you through the organization. And know this one in particular. So the first couple of steps are nice to know, but they all bring you to this. And this is where we are going to spend our time in environmental science here, in that you cells of the in biology, you learn that the cells are the foundation building blocks of all living things. And you put a bunch of cells together and they make tissues and organ systems, and organ systems work together to make an organism. All right, so then environmental science starts with the organism. And the organism is, if we're doing this like a pyramid, the organism is at the bottom of the pyramid because it is a single kind of species. Then you put several species, several members of that species together, and you have a population. We are in Canvas. I am showing you what you should be reviewing for your test tomorrow. Yes, I saw you just joined. That's where we are. We are reviewing for the test tomorrow. Or I'm telling you what to review for the test tomorrow. So we already finished with module 1. Now we're in module 2. And I want you to focus on this so that you know what an organism is, what a population is, what is a community, what is an ecosystem. And notice each one of these is inside the other one. Until we get to ecosystem, then we start including non-living things with our living things. So our non-living components are water, air, soil, the sunlight. Those are non-living components, but they are necessary for an ecosystem to thrive. Biomes. We we define biomes by their climate and their geographic location, but they include several different kinds of ecosystem. And then we talk about everything on the planet is your biosphere or your ecosphere. Right, so no levels of organization. Um, all right. So that takes you. One of our questions looked at that. One of the some of y'all need to work on this question. The different types of water. So we have fresh water and salt water. We looked at places in Georgia, so know about what's going on with these. And um, look at this. No, on this one, you need to do the recap. Okay, the recap has a lot of information in it. You need to know the different zones in the water. All right, so spend a minute on this page. Last module is roles in the ecosystem. Know what a habitat is, know what a niche is, know what the positive and negative relationships as far as parasitism, predation, um, mutualism, and commensalism. Know those. That's what this section is about. And ecological succession, which is what we are, the last thing that we did. So make sure that you understand that there's two types of succession. One is primary, where we started from scratch, and secondary succession is where you might have had some natural disaster, but it didn't ruin the soil. The soil is still there. It's probably richer now because of whatever disaster went by, so that the regrowth happens faster in secondary succession than primary succession. Okay, so again, use this time to prepare for tomorrow's 9-week exam. You have 3 modules to go through. Those of you who owe me something that you're trying desperately to pass and salvage this semester, and there's a couple of you, do that first, please, because today's the last day to turn in missing work. Mama will have to beg me on Friday to look at it if it's not in by today. Because if it's not in by today, I'm calling Mama. All right, any questions, please ask. I noticed nobody showed up for tutorial yesterday, so you must have it all under control. All right, and again, don't expect grace if you're sitting here doing nothing. Use this time to study. It's a lot of information I would be reading. If nothing else, go through all the vocabulary. If you don't know where to start by reading all the vocabulary. Okay, you're late. All right, good morning, Corinne. We're studying for the test tomorrow. You have your 9-week exam tomorrow. First 3 modules. Please review all vocabulary. Sophia, I didn't call your name, but we're studying. If you don't owe me anything and you're not working on missing assignments, you are studying. There's a 9-week exam tomorrow. Should I have called your name or something? Let's see. Nope. Anyway. A couple of you still haven't done your ecological succession. Please work on that. Okay. All right, Chance, check your message. Tell me which one it is, and I can, folks, any assignment that you're trying to turn in, tell me what it is. I'll unlock it. Most of them are already unlocked. So if it's not unlocked, tell me what it is. I think I just unlocked that for somebody. Oh, checking. Yeah, a lot of you need to do what is environmental science review. No, it's not unlocked, but I'm unlocking it now. All right, done. All right, so what is environmental science review? And that, if you look at that, that'll help you study some things. So those of you who are working on that, that'll help you study Unit 1. Those questions will help you study Unit 1. Today, I haven't even done attendance today. I'm gonna do it now. This child is always late. All right, so again, you should be reviewing if you're not trying to turn in some makeup work so that you can pass this semester. It's all on you. Test is tomorrow. 9-week test is tomorrow. Mm, all right. Leah, I'm checking now. All right, the review questions that I just opened up. Unit 1, what is environmental science? That's what you need. Uh-huh. Are you? Are you working on on your own? Because that's what it is. I was looking at Go Guardian. And folks, again, if you are working on your own device, because I do attend this by Go Guardian. So if you are, yeah, okay, I fixed it. I do see you on Zoom, but you're not on Go Guardian. I fixed it. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Not a problem. I fixed it. Okie dokie. All right, and thank you to those of you who stay on top of everything. Next quarter, um, I'm gonna be calling folks, calling home as soon as you miss something, because there's too many of you that are just sitting there logging in for logging in's sake, and you're falling behind for no reason at all. You're just not doing it. So somebody's gonna know that you're just a presence and not doing anything. There's 35 questions on the test tomorrow. Ah, yes, it is 10:40. Okay. It is time to go, time to go, time to go. Again, thank you to all of you lovelies who do everything you're supposed to do. Good luck on your test tomorrow. Steady, steady, steady. Those of you who owe me, I think I'm making be up late making phone calls today. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Okay. Chance, I got you. And Chance, thank you for doing so well and catching up. You have a good day.